We ended yesterday 2 shots off the lead. 7 under. The lead is 9 under. As we load in here today, what's it looking like? Current lead is 12 under. 4 to 7 miles an hour, so nothing crazy. But we've got some work to do with Roy Sabatini at 12 under. We are currently in a tie for 20th. With how we played yesterday, you'd think we're a lock to make it to the weekend. Especially with these wind conditions not being so bad. So, see how it goes. Let's go. Round 2 of the Players. Players Stadium course at TPC Sawgrass. And there it is. Hey, look at Joel Damon up there again. Dude, Joel Damon is so hit or miss. Much like real-life Joel Damon. The only problem is a lot of the AI golfers are hit or miss. As we start our day on the par 4. Things got scary here yesterday. Missed fairway. Somehow was able to make par. But we just want to hit the fairway here today. Later tee time, I do believe, than yesterday at 2:48. And the wind is at our back here to start our day. So it's all going to balance out, but at least for the moment, it's helping us. That is absolutely rocketed. And we won't be under any threat of rolling into that bunker. So a fairly good tee shot as long as we're not blocked out by this tree. I shaved like 2 days ago. Was it 2 days? At least yesterday. There's a little stubble going on here now. Alright, well the wind's at our back. I'm going to hit the 54. This should be just fine. Actually underhit that a little bit, but with the wind, it's going to be all right. This might even kick a little bit. Pin high. Where's your sub badge? I don't know. I don't control that stuff. Makeable putt. Ooh, we completed a chapter at Sawgrass. Not sure what that means. Hopefully it means coin. We will take a birdie. We're on 1 to start our Friday at the Players. 8 under, 4 shots off the lead. Didn't we just do this? I didn't do anything. I don't think you can just take away sub badges. I don't know. Why is it only you that seems to have this problem? Jeff Bezos hates you. On to hole 2. Pat ate it. Well, there's... You know, honestly, I believe that answer. Oh, yep. Well, I thought we'd make it more than 1 hole before the wind was against us, but not the case today. So it makes this drive a little bit more tricky. That's off right. But into the wind, I think we're going to stay in the fairway here. Rolling down. It'll be right along the right edge, so we're not going to have a great second shot, but overall, not bad. Well, did you share the resub? I don't know if that matters, but it might matter. Who knows with Twitch? We actually aren't. With the pin where it is, we're not cut off by those trees really much at all. I guess we're going to hit a 5-wood into this wind and just hope to roll it up on the green, I think. It's hooking a little bit left, so I think we might be missing the green here. We might actually roll into one of those pot bunkers if we're not careful. No, first cut. It does indeed say that. I don't know. This is kind of the same shot we had on 1 yesterday. Or actually, no, I think it was here yesterday. Except we were long of the green. Because we managed there on 1. I'm going to hope that this spinner sits. We got to make sure we get it over the hill, though. That's good. It's got to check up. For the most part, it does. Now a birdie putt here on 2, so better with the scoring here early than we were on Thursday. 2 under through 2 holes. Can you redeem other entries for... No, don't redeem them. Don't redeem them more than once. I don't know if it's specified in there, but it is limit 1. Can we redeem other entries for wacky names? I don't know. I mean, yeah, how do we want to treat that? Not certain. Evo, didn't you already select an indie scheme? You selected the Dallara. You want to name a driver Toe McCrusty. Why? I feel like our only chance here is the 8-iron. This could be good. If it sits. Not that great. Well, then what did we do all of yesterday? We got all those Formula 1 and NASCAR schemes in the fucking collection now. What am I supposed to do with that? I don't even know with this one. Oh, it had a chance. No. Natalie Decker and put all her skills at 0. That's how I'm thinking the Mazdas are going to race. Honestly, they're quite entertaining with their skills at 0. They're all over the place. All right. Hole 4. Currently in a tie for 5th. So we've gone from 20th on the leaderboard to a tie for 5th. Just like that. But long way to go here today. That could be not really trouble, but not exactly ideal. You know, first cut, not bad. All right. Now we settle in. Jesus Christ. Cross the water. Into the wind, though. So really aiming for that little pop bunker back behind the green, not going to be a bad idea. Bring it back maybe a touch. I don't know. It is also a little bit downhill. Looks like a driver shot. I'm not so sure about that. Will the wind catch it? It appears it will. It's going to be short. Yeah, watch out for that backspin. I don't even think that's possible. Huh. This could get a little tricky, but the break isn't until very, very late. I don't even know if it's going to get there. I didn't mean to leave that short, but I did anyway. Missed opportunity there. We'll make par, though. I do believe the game will let you have a 2-wood. Look at Joel Damon. To the lead of the players here on Friday. Par 4 5th, 471 yards. We flirted with that bunker quite a bit yesterday, actually. If I remember correctly. I probably don't. You didn't miss much, Lucas. We're just starting. Only been live for 22 minutes, and Lord knows 10 was the intro. Should be just fine. It took us a little while yesterday to kind of get a groove going, especially off the tee, after we missed the fairway on one. But no such problems here today. All right. Slightly below our feet, so we're going to take that into account. I'm going to hit an 8-iron. This looks like it's downhill just a little bit. Somewhere right there. I'm just not even going to acknowledge that. No, we don't want sandals. Long putt. That did not work out like I had hoped. Mostly uphill, it does appear. In fact, all the way. So we're going to have to give this quite a bit more. Thinking right there. On the way. Does not have a chance, but it's in tight. From that far out to put it in, to put it 2 feet away, not bad at all. We'll take that. 3 straight pars. Kind of had a lull like this yesterday on the front 9. Wasn't until about hole 7 we really got out of it again. Par 4 6. Depending on which way the wind's blowing here, this could actually get a little dicey. More often than not, we're going to be hitting driver on this hole. If the wind's at our back, which it's not, so we don't have to worry about that at all. But the wind at our back, there is a slight chance we could roll through the fairway, but no chance of that here today. The players would be a tournament to win, so you'll finish 14th. I mean, unless the conditions really start to worsen, I don't know. We gotta, one of these tournaments, we gotta get some real rough conditions. Some rough wind or something, because, I mean, we're on, what, a 5-tournament winning streak? They did get worse, but it didn't really make us pay at all. The 54 degree is on the way. Now, this is probably going to be short. It is, and that is the most spin we've gotten on a ball today. So we actually had the distance fairly right into the wind. The aim wasn't, and if we would have hit the 50 degree, would have had a problem the other way. This putt here does not do much, though. It doesn't do much at all. I'm going to go right off the left edge. On the way. That's got a turn, though. It finally did. 3rd birdie of the day. Dropped to 10 under. Now, the good news for us is that Joel Damon's round is final, as is Sabatini's, so don't need to worry about what they're doing the rest of the day. There are going to be guys, I would assume, that probably jump us at the end of this round, but it's going to be the weekend where we're hoping to have a chance to win it. I don't think we're going to be leading at the end of today. Not with how yesterday went. Jordan Spieth going 15 under out of nowhere. Well, Matthew Fitzpatrick finally put a good round together yesterday, so Spieth, he's missed a couple cuts this year. Anything's possible. Ooh, we might be sandy here. I believe we are. I think everybody qualifies for the players, don't they? almost so sandy that it wasn't it wasn't sandy anymore. You're not wrong. Well, here, this is going to... The sand's going to take a good bit off of this. So I'm actually just going to hit it right where I usually would and hope for the best. Oh, that didn't look very pretty coming out. It'll give us a chance. 8-iron probably goes too far. And again, not a terribly difficult putt. A little bit more to the right this time than the last putt we had like this. On the way. That's a missile. Good thing that hit the hole. 4 under through 7. 1 shot off the lead. And again, I don't know what the rest of the AI is doing. It's hard to tell. I thought we teed off fairly late today, almost 3 p.m., so you'd think there'd be some lower scores if the lower scores are going to happen. And the way we're playing right now, it's going to be a very nice day for us. We will hit the 4-iron off the tee here on 8. The only problem is with this wind, we do have to aim a little bit to the right. So if we miss right, this could be a very short tee shot. Just missed those branches. This should pop onto the green here, and it does. Now, the only problem is it might also roll off. No. It's going to sit inside 10 feet. Take that. Got a little help, but this is probably our trickiest putt of the day. There it goes, and that's in. I get a 5 under front 9. 3 straight birdies. 3-way tie, at least I think so, for the lead right now. I found the putter. We putted fairly well yesterday. Probably not as good as we are so far today. That was, I mean, we've gotten some pretty easy ones. That one, not so much. Goes in anyway. Ooh, okay. I'm going to bring the driver back a little bit and aim more towards the center. Now, we do want to be off on that right side, that little bit of bailout area. We're going to be a little bit more left than I wanted to be. It's going to be all right. Now, this shouldn't roll through the fairway. It was kind of getting closer. Yeah, I flirted with the idea of the early access nonsense for MLB, but it's just like, I just can't find it in me to do that anymore. And I explained it a little bit yesterday. I mean, when you play the game all year long, which we usually do for MLB, what does 3 days even mean in the grand scheme of things? Not much. I think the 3-wood can clear those trees. I guess we're going to find out. Ugh. Well, avoid the bunker. You know? We'll take it. This is not a great shot at all. We're going to have to flop this. Oh, really? Above our feet? Okay. Well, somewhere right there. Really? It goes right where I aimed? I could have just aimed for the hole. A birdie putt, potentially, for solo lead. And that is a 6 under front 9 with 4 straight birdies to wrap it up. Whoa. We were 7 under all of yesterday. I mean, come on. Par 4 10th. Pin is buried in the back, so nice little landing area in front if we want it. Maybe so. Maybe so. Now, the wind a little bit trickier here today. So I'm going to take a little off. Give ourselves a decent approach is kind of going to be the goal. And just hope this doesn't take off on us. I think we're going to be flirting with the left side, but safe. I'm cheating if I win. No. I don't even have any of the assists on or anything. Like I said the last few weeks, the only way I could make this game harder is if we didn't get to zoom in on all of this and didn't have any of the wind speed or anything like that. Which, it's just going to tell you the wind speed anyway. And then you're just going to adjust to not being able to zoom anyway. So it might hurt us for like a tournament or two. But really, I mean, when you get an overview of the hole the entire way, it really doesn't mean much. I don't think we can get away with the 54. We're going to bring back a 50 and hope for the best. That is not even going to get there. Not even close. See, how can I be cheating when I do stuff like that? That wasn't good at all. Well, we're probably not going to birdie here on 10. Back to the 2-wood. I mean, I was flirting with putting the driving iron in the bag for a little while. That is not going to break back down, but should be a fairly easy par putt just outside 3 feet. And here we go. So we stay 6 under on the day, 13 under. Oh, Stallings 14 under through 9. Out of nowhere. This is why they can't only show me 3 spots on the leaderboard. It seems like he came out of nowhere. We actually do have a challenger. And he's right behind us as well, so should be a fun little run here to the end of 36 holes. An eagle on 9, was that possible? Possible, yes. Just highly unlikely. Wide landing area here. We're going to hope for a little bit of rollout. And we get it. Now that wind hurts us a little bit. I think the preferred angle's a little bit higher up here. Yeah, this isn't great. I'd love to be able to use this and just roll it up there. Probably going to flirt with the bunker here. If we're in the bunker, so be it. Completely level. I think we're going to clear that bunker, but I think we're going to find our way into the pot bunker. And we do, but not bad. We'll take that. Should be a fairly easy pick shot here, as long as this doesn't take a miserable kick. Now, this is above our feet, though, so watch out here. And it's going to be all right. Wanted it a little bit farther up there to at least give it a run, but we were so far off to the right that didn't matter anyway. But this is a birdie putt to at least tie Stallings at 14 under par, 7 under today. And we do indeed tie him. He's through 10. A par on 10. Onto the par 4 12th. Par 5 hole 9. Oh, I thought hole 9 was a par 4. Then yes, it's definitely possible. And a little bit more likely than I would have indicated. This wind here today makes me want to try and drive this par 4. Now, when we got aggressive yesterday, our round kind of started to unravel a little bit. But we're going to do it again. It is smashed. It's a little left, though, which doesn't help our case. And we are not going to clear it. Right at the very end of the bunker. Alright, well, we get a little bit of relief there. I mean, the pick shot, yeah, but look at the landing area that this has. Ooh, it could be good, though. Could be real good. It's got to sit. That's why I just don't really ever worry about being in bunkers. Now, this is a putt that's easy to miss. We don't want to miss this. And we did. As soon as I made contact, the crowd goes, oh, and we lip out. So we'll be able to make par here, though. Jeez. Staying at 14 under. Stallings to 15 under. A worthy challenger indeed. Par 3 13th. Final one. Before we get into the 17th. 6 iron off the tee. No. 7 iron's probably a mistake, but I'd rather be short than long. Too bad it's not going to have the distance, I don't think. It's right at it. Six iron with full power would have blasted that right over, but it's a makeable putt. And honestly, I'm going to aim pretty much right in the middle of the cup. Right in the center of the cup. Add a tiny bit more power. And on the way, it's got a chance, but it misses high. Where'd that break come from in the middle? Well, it'll be a par here on 13. Giving Stallings a chance to run away here a little bit. Yeah, that thing just turned. Oh, Stallings bogeys. Stallings bogeys 12. So we are back to a tie for the lead of the players. Par 4 14. No. Probably not. Our drive into the wind here, which could make things very interesting. I want to be over here on the right side. We might be too far right, but hopefully the wind helps us out a bit. I think it's gonna. Ooh, a left turn, though. A long second shot indeed. Over 200 yards. And a pin that's pretty tucked. I think, again, we flirt with this bunker, as big as it is. I mean, it ain't gonna knock down. It ain't gonna knock down a 4 iron. Maybe it knocks down a 5, but I doubt it. I don't know if this is even gonna. It's gonna hit the green. Wrists look like it's gonna be worth it. It's certainly not ideal. 17 feet away, but oh geez, then look at the putt we get. Certainly makeable. Just off the left edge. On the way. Why is that so far left? And it didn't even roll that far past, and all the break was at the very end. I can't imagine we pounded it through the break. It just did less than I thought it did. We forgot the putter on the front side. I know we birdied 11, but damn. Stallings doesn't do anything. We got a new name up on the leaderboard, or at least one that I haven't read yet. In Burns, sitting there in third, one shot off of the tie for the lead. That pin looks like it could be a challenge if we don't nail our approach shot here. I'm hoping to be as far left as possible, and I'm willing to take the risk of rolling off the fairway to do it. Or I pushed it way the fuck right. We're gonna be okay. But just not the greatest angle in. Because now we've got this mound that's in our way, which really kind of takes a little bit of the landing area away. I feel like a 50 might push this past, but I'm willing to give it a shot. I took too much off of it. We shouldn't have much of an issue to get par here, but it's certainly not ideal. Just a little flop. Maybe it goes in. Maybe it goes in too far. Well, we'll tap it in. Par on 15 with 3 to play here on Friday. Stallings has bogeyed again. They are trying to hand us solo lead at the end of Friday here. This is where things got scary yesterday. We hit our second or maybe our third shot in the water. I took a risk. It didn't pay off. We are not going to do that here today. Into the wind. We'll be right where we want to be off the tee. And, you know, through the first 2 trips here to hole 16, we have not hit a ball into those trees yet. Ew. I don't think a 5-wood stops. I'm going to hit a 4-iron. And as long as we don't miss woefully right, we won't be in the drink again. Let's play this safe here today. Might even get this to run up on there. You know, I'm honestly okay with it not. That's going to be just fine. Let's just do whatever we want here. Which I'm thinking spinner right in there. Maybe even leave it a little purposely short. At least that's the plan. I don't know if I wanted it that short. Really thought that that was going to roll out a bit more, so not exactly a gimme here for birdie. But it misses high. Oh, I thought it had the turn. In it goes, another par. We're trying so hard to let Stallings take the lead here. The good news is he's choking. And now, most famous par 3 in the world, the 17th at Sawgrass. We went a little bit long yesterday, almost landed on the bridge, and then almost spun back off the green into the water. Wind is at our back today. Pitching wedge, just let it be safe. Let it be safe. This could be really good. This could be really good. What a shot on 17. One of these days we're gonna get the ace, man, but it's not today. But that is a birdie on 17 at TPC Sawgrass. Stallings birdies as well, so let's see what 17 gives to him. And now 18, I feel like we're going to do the same thing as we did yesterday. Not even flirt with the water on the right side. I'd much rather be in the trees than be wet. Wind is at our back here today as well. So, take a little bit off. Unfortunately, I got to cut this a little bit more than I want to. Otherwise, we probably will for sure roll through the fairway. But we should still be safe here. It's heading a little left. We're actually going to be cutting this a lot closer than I would have liked. What a kick, though. What a drive that was. 320. All right. Not an easy approach. Pitching wedge out here. If we get this wind and the distance right, we could be in tight. I don't think we got the distance right. Now, secure the par, I'm fairly certain. Let's just flop this, take our par, and go home. It's going to wind up being a pretty decent Friday at Sawgrass. 8 under par. Great birdie there on 17 when we couldn't make a putt to save our lives. We put it within a foot. And nobody bests us. Is that really? Well, we carry a one-shot lead into the weekend. There were guys that went 8 under today, Joel Damon and Roy Sabatini, who we were chasing in the early parts of the day. And then Burns and Stallings came on a little bit later. They had a little bit less eventful rounds than we did, but a 65-64 start for us. I just feel like the conditions, if they worsen at any point, that's when things are going to get really dicey. And there's just so many threats around here at Sawgrass that they'll get you if there's 10 miles an hour or more with wind, for sure.